and end stream. Right.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later, Liam. Have a good one. Love you, babes.
Good what?
Right, so we'll continue onwards for half an hour to.
You have. Oh wait, I've got I've got 6. Okay, never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, just so you know, Stace, I've organised the chest slightly. We're gonna put a cobblestone in this top chest, and then andesite, granite, and diorite in the second. I knew you were gonna do that the second I said that. Like, why do I even bother?
Your own fault.
Yeah, no, it's been that long since like we've played like Minecraft together, and it's really nostalgic. Oh my god, I can't stress enough how like happy I am about this.
But how you been anyway? What's like happening in your life?
First thing I'm gonna mention that I mentioned to Liam before, I'm gonna be an uncle.
Hey, I'm gonna be an auntie. I'm not even joking.
Ah!
Yeah, my brother's wife, who I call my sister.
Yeah.
She's.
I mean, naturally, it's just how it is, really. You know?
Oh no, she's close to me anyway because my middle name's named after her. 'Cause she was a friend of mine in school years ago.
Oh, well, you know. Yeah, my sister is about 13 weeks pregnant, and I found out the start of this year. It was the thing is
that's been kept hidden well.
Yeah, it was so. Oh my god! Let me tell you a story. It's actually quite funny. She decided to tell me this news around the time when when they aired the New Year's special for Doctor Who with the new Doctor. I don't know if you've been watching it at all yet.
Yes, I love Doctor Who.
Oh my god! Do you like the new Doctor?
I think she's better than Capaldi. That's for sure.
Oh my god, she has so much capability. The only thing I'm disappointed about is I mean,
I'm disappointed about the New Year special.
Are you? I actually enjoyed it out of the lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed the story. However, she messed up her own rules. The Doctor messed up their own rules. She killed.
Yeah, but I think, but to be fair, all the other Doctors had this thing where they don't kill unless it's the Daleks.
No, they wouldn't kill a Dalek. If you look at the old episodes, they don't kill Daleks. The only time he ever did mass killing was during, the bomb bit. But
yeah, Day of the Doctor.
That's why he refuses to kill now. Yeah, so maybe in the older episodes, yeah, but following the bomb, they haven't. Even Tennant said once, looking at Dalek, said, "I won't kill it. I won't kill you." Said that.
Yeah, I think Christopher Eccleston's Doctor tried to do it, but got stopped as he tried to do it.
Yeah. So that was the bit I was just like, hang on, she just killed. But other than that, like, perfect. And it was about time they had some, like, old-fashioned enemies in there, like the Daleks. Because I started to go, yeah, I'm enjoying it, but, like, can you bring some of the old-fashioned stuff, like Cybermen and stuff?
The thing is, apparently they said that they wouldn't be bringing any of the old monsters in, and yet they brought the Dalek back in.
They have to bring the old ones in. I'm sorry, it's just what people watch. Like, I enjoy the new ones, don't get me wrong, like, Tim Shaw's, like, weird. I love the name. But yeah.
Do you know what monster that I actually like so far in the new series? It's those delivery bots. They creep the hell out of me the way they look.
I mean, the scariest episode was the New Year's one. Like, it's the first time the Daleks actually scared me.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, it was so tense. It was so tense during that entirety of that.
And like, my parents are off and on about the new Doctor. They loved, obviously, the best episode that is out there, which is the what's her name? Episode Black Woman Bus.
Oh yeah, yeah. My dad doesn't like the fact that they're going very political about the whole the series at the moment.
They're not going political. That was a bit of history. I mean, they would say, no, it's Magic School Bus with the Doctor, blah blah blah. But I'm just sitting there going, oh, well, yeah, it is. The Doctor can go anywhere in space and time, so naturally, going to go and visit some of the most famous people in history.
I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the new stuff.
Yeah, but where I think he's going with like political stuff is that, but I think they're doing it beautifully. You bump into a lot of characters who turn out to be gay.
Yeah,
and it's not a big thing. They just go sort of like, oh yeah, my boyfriend's this, and it's just like, okay, cool, move on.
Didn't they try to do that with
Yeah, they went
Eccleston's
over
last-
they went over the top with David, not with Christopher Eccleston, with
Not
Peter
Christopher
Capaldi.
Eccleston. Yeah, what did I say? Christopher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went over the top with that a bit.
A little bit, but it was still. It was still.
In your face that she was gay.
Yeah.
They did well with the transgender thing on Capaldi's one.
Transgender.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi sat on top of a rooftop with her, and he sits there and goes, was it something like, oh, I dated him once, like, I think I was a man back then, I might have been a woman, I don't know, and he goes, oh, and, you know, she turns around to him and goes, oh, I guess the whole gender thing's sort of, like, free, you know, like, easy for you guys, you know, like, free-flowing for you guys, and he goes, Jesus Christ, we're the Time Lords, we're a million years ahead of your pesky, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then she just turns around and goes, but you call yourself Time Lords. She goes, yeah.
Snap. Snap.
So, like, it was funny, but, like, you know, they touched upon it in a nice way that way. I quite liked it. It wasn't too in your face because they were just having a general conversation. But I don't like it. I think she was pushed a bit in your face, like, I'm a lesbian. It's like, yeah, we get it. It's cool.
Good for you, Billy. But yeah, I was literally saying there was a main point to this story, wasn't there? But yeah, basically, my sister tried to tell me the news during the New Year special, and I kindly said,
not until after this.
I was like, Jordan, can this wait until afterwards?
I would have killed you.
No, literally, I said it as politely as possible. I had no idea what the news was.
I know. But, like, yeah, in fairness, you didn't know the news of. But if I was there, like, about to tell you that I was pregnant, so they'll be like, really?
Yeah, but she wasn't mad about it. She thought it was funny because
yeah, because obviously she didn't know that you didn't know the context of what she was trying to tell you.
At the start, she was confused, and then she looked at the TV and went, "Oh yeah," and then started laughing to herself. And I was like, looking at her like, "What's so funny? Why are you?" But I didn't say anything. I just looked at her as I say, "Why? What's so funny?" And then afterwards, she had to go because she had to work or something, or go see her boyfriend. But afterwards, my mum was like, "Oh yeah, do you want to know what your sister was trying to tell you?"
Wow, your mum told you.
I was like,
"Oh yeah, that's terrible."
I was like, yeah, what was she trying to tell me? Like, what's happening? And then she's like, "You're gonna be an uncle." I was like, what?
See, I got told in a way that, like, was a bit. I was coming back from seeing my ex Selena, and like.
Oh, there's a creeper down here. I like creeper.
I don't want to get too many specifics, but we have a strong belief. Well, I've been checked. I'm infertile because of the medication I'm on, which is natural. And so we've been having sex unprotected. That's important. Okay? And I'm on the train on the way back. And you know how, like, when you're on the train, like, your internet doesn't work properly?
Yeah.
But you can still kind of get it? I get a message to going, "Hey, hun, I'm pregnant." And, like, the picture of the person that's sent me the message, because on Facebook, hasn't turned up. So I'm sitting there, like, going, "Please do not. Don't you effing dare. No." And then I found out it was my sister, so it's fine. But for a split minute, I was just there, like,
Yeah, but the thing is, when my mum told me, I was like, "Wait, what?" And then she was like, "You're gonna be an uncle," and literally, I stopped, like, gobsmacked. I was like, "What?" She's like, "You're gonna be an uncle, Luke." I was like, "Wait, so Jordan, being my sister, Jordan's pregnant?" And she nodded and went, "Yeah, like I said, you're gonna be an uncle." I was like, "Whoa!"
I was super happy, don't get me wrong, especially when I figured out it wasn't me.
Yeah, no, like,
For a split second, I was just like...
It was funny because my brother's reaction was literally the same. Because the thing is, my sister phoned him up, and it was like, "Hey Jordan," it's like, "What's up?" It's like, "You doing okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?" It's like, "Why are you phoning?" And he's like, she's like, "Well, I got some news for you." He's like, "All right. You're gonna be an uncle?" He's like, wait, what? You're gonna be an uncle, Chris?" And he was like, "What?" His reaction was dead on like mine. He's like, "Oh, whoa, well, wait, you're pregnant?"
It's kind of nonchalant, though, isn't it? The way you say it, like, "Oh, so you're pregnant? Oh, I understand."
It's just like, no, he's like, "Wait, so you're pregnant?" And then And then and I was just like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And then he's like, oh, whoa, well, wow. I guess, yeah, congratulations and stuff. Whoa, jeez. Like, how many weeks? And she's like 13, and she's like, whoa. Well, yeah, congratulations to you.
I got in the car like after getting off the train, and my mum was like, "I need to tell you something." I was like, "Oh no, Rosie's pregnant." And she was just like, "Oh." I was like, "Just tell me things as well, you know."
Yeah, but my mum was like saying, being all sassy about it and saying, yeah, and saying to Chris, yeah, you should have heard your brother. She told your sister to shut up whilst they're watching Doctor Who. I was like, excuse me, I did not say shut up to her. I said, Jordan, do you mind if you can tell me this afterward, after Doctor Who's finished? Because I don't know. The first bit I said was kind of like I shouldn't have said it. I was like, because you sort of came in just shouting like at the start of Doctor Who, and I've already like missed 5 minutes of this like without knowing what's happening. I felt bad. I felt bad for that, and I said, well, which I'm sorry about, by the way, John. It's like, no, it's all right. I thought it was funny. I was like, all right.
You know what? I physically can't remember the last time I watched live television. New
yeah,
Year's. New Year's.
Literally, literally the only time I started watching it again was when Doctor Who was on.
I don't watch like. I mean, I watch a lot of TV kind of things, but like it's all like on demand.
Fair enough.
This has happened to me, and I don't mind talking about it on videos. Feel free to put on a video. So, like estrogen that I'm supposed to be on and stuff. I don't know how much of it you know. The story.
No, I
Basically,
don't. No.
I got put onto estrogen like what 3 years ago.
Right.
They said, here it is, have fun. And I started taking it, and then I got a blood test and it said my levels were so high that I could kill myself. So I got taken off it really quickly, but my levels remained high and started getting higher. I was hospitalised for a week, like, all that happened, right?
Jesus Christ.
But I didn't feel any bad effects. The only bad effect I was getting for migraines, but funnily enough, at the same time I was getting an injection, which was supposed to try and lower the estrogen, which could cause migraines anyway. But they said it's most likely the estrogen because of how high it is. So, November of this year, I go and see Dr. Wilton, who's an amazing person. I love him to pieces. And he had a look at my case and he went, here's the strange thing. Every time you have a blood test from the local hospital,
God, I'm lost.
Your levels are high. But every time you have a blood test from any other hospital, your levels are low. And I was like, oh. So they checked into it, and yeah, it turns out that the local hospital has been messing around with my blood test, and that actually my levels weren't high to begin with at all. Yep. So I'm currently speaking to some solicitors to try and sue them.
That's all sorts of messed up right there. What the f? Yeah.
Oh, is this week, by the way, I think?
Yeah, I was gonna say because there's because so many of us have been down here, we've put torches like all over the place. So I got there we go.
Good idea.
There we go.
Just follow the wooden planks.
I've just realised probably during this entire footage, Liam's probably going to have the most out of well, all of us really, except from the beginning where I see you just get tossed around by creepers like nobody's business. That kind of reminds me of another thing that happened at one point. Whether I'll include it into this.
Yeah, this is all like the relax zone. It's like, welcome to Talking Then.
Yeah. Where I think Liam did have the footage at one point, but then he took it off the channel because your channel went down at one point. But yeah, there was a point where we had a creeper in this little water bit that we had like a. It was in front of a cliff face that we built our base into. I don't know if you remember that base that we had. It was built inside a cliff.
No.
No? Alright. Well, basically, in front of the cliff face is a pool of water, and we used that pool of water specifically to start like a sugarcane farm. Now, there was a point where we had a creeper following us, so we decided to lure it into the water. Being that if it explodes, it's not going to do any damage to anything that we've built. There's a point where we started attacking it I knocked it. The creeper flew over him in the water and blew up from behind him. And I'm not even kidding. His death was so graceful. All I saw was him fly upwards out of the water, and like the mid, like during his like death animation, and then he just poofed, and Gubbins just went everywhere in the water. It was graceful. It was really graceful. I wonder if I could actually find that and play it. Okay, I've Creeper! Hold on.
Don't knock it towards me.
Sorry.
Why did you knock it towards me?
I'm so sorry. I thought I wanted to try and do ping pong, but seriously, on my camera, that looked so cool. If I can't, then, you know, it is what it is. I think I still have it.
Minecraft was I mean, we sort of went away from Minecraft. That was kind of the plan towards the end of it. Because we used to do too much of it, really. And it was so much more fun when we started playing the other games, like Magicka and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The hell is this?
I've still got the my Daft Pod chant. Ooh, that was very close. That was very stupid. I'm digging out the floor for reasons, just because the whole mismatch. But I took out the block, accidentally walked into the block where the lava was about to pour out, and jumped out just in the nick of time before it filled that empty space. That was really scary. But yeah, I think.
I'm trying to remember how to build something.
What is it you're trying to make?
A repeater.
I think, if I remember correctly, it's smooth stone and
Okay,
a redstone torch.
No, I think it's 2 redstone torches and a redstone bit in between.
Yeah, isn't smooth stone incorporated in it, though?
Yeah, it might be. That might be where I'm going wrong.
I can't remember if it was a stone, half stone slab or...
I've tried... it might be, I don't know. I've tried cobblestone, that's not it. So I'll try smooth stone now.
A lot of this is probably got to get cut out, considering half the time I'm just like running about. But yeah, I'll probably keep in some of the storytelling stuff.
Hey, repeater. I
don't know if I'll include people's names.
You can keep any of that I've said. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know if keeping the names in is going to be good though, because you know.
No, I'm still on good terms with Selena and stuff, so it's cool.
Alright, cool. Do you know what Carowin's doing these days, other than college? Because I've heard,
yeah,
I've heard a little.
But, he's mainly just doing college. Obviously, he's got his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know that much, and I see occasional stuff from him on
YouTube.
On YouTube and Instagram. I can hear it.
I don't touch Instagram. I need another repeater.
The second I saw the door, I was like, oh my god, I already know what you're doing.
Yeah, I won't irritate the hell out of people.
No, go for it. Like,
just leave it in for Liam. I can
I'll
always turn it off.
Yeah, I'll turn it off afterwards, but just before I start, I'll go. One of us goes in first, and then, yeah. There you go, stone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just build another repeater.
Oh yeah, that's because I picked up your iron pickaxe, or someone's iron pickaxe that they left in here. I'll put.
I just put one in there for the hell of it.
Fair enough. I'll take it then.
So I got no durability left on it at all.
Yeah, might as well use it in case I find diamonds or something. Wait, why am I saying that? I've got a diamond pickaxe. Sod it, I'll still use it. Put it to use anyway. For the last of its days. But yeah, hold on. I'm gonna. Sorry, I may have deleted your bed, but I'm doing you a favour and colouring your bed. Do you want it a specific colour or?
What?
Do you want your bed a specific colour?
Yeah, white.
I'll come back down with the bed then.
Archie, pink.
Okay.
I will actually have it pink. Quite happy with pink.
That's actually convenient because there's actually pink flowers out here, so I'll colour your bed.
Oh,
So
been
that
a
way,
while.
so that way we can tell, definitely tell which is your bed.
God, it's been so long since I've done this.
That's quite alright.
Things. It's not carrying on the. Need to bring it that. I need to bring it a bit this way. Do you know what? I'm going to build it in a bigger place.
Would probably help. You could do it outside if you wanted to, or but yeah, just dig yourself a room. Just dig yourself a room.
In the cave. Actually, dig myself a room. I need you to smelt all this into smooth stone.
On it, Chief.
For a hilariously dastardly reason. To drive Liam crazy.
At this point I don't really care what you do.
I'm just
Because
trying to drive.
I'm gonna get the experience from this stone anyway.
Have you got any tushes?
Torches.
You only need like 2.
I did have torches. But
Oh, hang on, I've got wood and coal on me. Never mind.
I need to
Ignore me.
make sticks anyway. Sticks? I need to make torches anyway. Because I can English really well.
Like in English?
I just sprechen the English a little bit.
I sprechen see Welsh a little bit. Only a little bit. I have to speak it every day at work.
Is it a struggle for you?
It is. It honestly is. And like the problem is like because of where I work, they're quite pro Welsh, so I do get some for it sometimes. They'll come in and they'll say, "There's like, you know how like we've got dozen. There's like a Welsh word for dozen, like a posh way of saying 20, 12, whatever.
Is it,
And I can never understand it. I can't remember it. And I never do it. And then people come in and say that word, and I'm like,
is it inadeg?
In-
Or
I don't know what that is. Isn't that present? Like, I don't know posh numbers. I know indeg die, indeg tree. That's all I know. And
indeg
I'm happy.
pedwa? Indeg.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Because it's just, that is translated as 110-1, 110-2. Like, easy. Anybody
I think
with half a brain cell can figure out what that means. Right.
As we're saying this stuff, I'm probably just going to put the numbers up as it happens, so you just see them pop up on the screen. Everybody,
Yeah.
let's count in Welsh. No, let's
It's
not.
fairly simple is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Right? And then they'll come around and say the posh stuff, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, I don't know what you mean. And they're like, but I speak Welsh. Don't you speak Welsh? I'm like, no, I speak Welsh, I just don't understand that.
Yeah, I've had whilst working at the store that I work at, I've had one person like he was never aggressive towards me about not speaking Welsh. He was mostly curious to whether I actually speak it or not. And then I replied to him saying, I do speak a little bit of Welsh, but I understand it better than speak it. Bear in mind, I said this very stuttery in Welsh. And he said he replied to me in Welsh saying, well, to be fair, you speak very decent very decent Welsh. And I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I can speak the basics of Welsh, and that's about it. I can understand, like I said, I can understand Welsh a lot better than I can speak it. And it's quite funny when people start speaking to me in Welsh and then I respond in English and they're like, oh, sorry, you speak English. It's like, no, it's fine. I can understand what you're saying. It's just I can't speak it as well back, you know? And they're like, oh, right, fair enough. And I can't tell you how many times I've had that response, and it's quite funny to get it because they sound so like concerned at the fact that I probably didn't understand a word that they just said, and I'm just like, no, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I've got nothing wrong with the Welsh. I just want to point that out. Like,
No.
I'm happy with the Welsh language and stuff. It's just I have a limited understanding of it sometimes.
Yeah,
I do projects in Welsh. I went to the Eisteddfod. I've done like loads of stuff in Welsh. so I can speak it to a degree that people would call fluency.
Yeah.
But it's just I get mocked sometimes because my Welsh isn't that good, which I think is disgusting, if anything. Because you shouldn't be mocked over your
No, you shouldn't.
language.
Everyone's learning
Right.
language. Everyone's learning a different language every day. Yeah, should we explain what Steddfod is to those?
It's the big Welsh festival that goes, yay, we're Welsh, and that's literally...
Yeah, we sing Welsh songs, do performances in Welsh. It's basically like I wouldn't say a talent show, but it's literally just like one big performance.
But
in
this
Welsh.
year, for the first time ever, the Eisteddfod has promoted LGBT and LGBT rights.
Oh, that's nice.
So I was part of the group who were there talking about it. So I took part in a couple of panels on stage and like spoke to people at it. Like my train was running late, so I thought I was going to miss my panel. Turns out I got the time for the panel wrong and actually came an hour early, so I was fine. But like, I remember like I was on this bus and everybody was like, "Gosh, we're going to miss this at the Eisteddfod. We're going to miss this at the Eisteddfod." I said, "Excuse me, I'm supposed to be on stage," and they were like, "Oh, yeah, you got it worse." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I do."
I'll keep hold of the eggs for the time being. I might go plant these saplings. FYI, I'm still listening. Literally just multitasking at this point. But yeah, that's nice that they're bringing that in. That is very nice.
Yeah.
It's always good. Scatter a few trees here and there.
I used to be able to do this so well. Gosh, I've forgotten how to do this.
Well, your guess is as good as mine because I only do the most I've done is piston doors, and that's about it. Like basic piston doors.
Yeah, I can do that with my hands. Try to be on my back. I'm trying to make it so it's annoying. I'm trying to annoy the hell out of people. Okay. I'm gonna add a couple more repeaters. See if that.
I find it funny how it's more annoying for you considering you're trying to figure it out.
Oh, it always used to take me forever to do these annoying things. Like literally forever. Delay.
Alright, I know where I'm gonna make a quick mine. See if I can get any diamonds. I'll make this 4 high. Goodbye, iron pick. Yeah, another thing that I want to mention, Stacey, is that they're going to add a lot more stuff in the next update. They're doing another update.
Okay. This to me is already a lot more stuff because I haven't played it in so long.
Literally,
The last thing they added when I played it was flags.
Oh, the banners, yeah. It's been a while for you. Literally, the stuff that they've added is mostly aquatic. So literally, it changes how the ocean biomes work.
Okay.
That's what.
I remember they did the whole thing with the things that used to shoot you with the eyes. Does that make any sense?
Shoot you with the eyes.
Yeah, they used to have huge eyes that were like fish.
Oh, the Guardians.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, those horrible little gits. Yeah, no, I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
No,
that was the sort of mob they added.
But yeah. Oh, hello, zombie. But yeah, in the aquatic update, they've pretty much given the ocean a whole, like, a proper overhaul. You've got more underwater temples. I take that yes as you've got it working.
I've got it working. I can turn it off and you can come and turn it on if you want, whenever you want to, but at the moment, it's all working.
Is there like a hidden spot where I can put like a
I mean, you can
lever?
try and make one, and
Yeah.
I can work from it. You'd need a button instead of a lever. It could be one quick little burst. I've got a button on me.
Yeah, because it'd be funny just for Liam just to come back and just be like, "What's this button?" Clicks
No,
it, and it just makes.
No, I think even if you just left it and then he walks in, you can just hear the door open. He goes, "What is this?" He'll probably drive him crazy. But what's going on?
And another one bites the dust, and I say my pick.
Yeah, if you came up now, it's all working.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they've added underwater ruins that have treasure chests in them. They've added underwater sunken ships. They've got like underwater plant life from seagrass to to kelp that you can actually use for food resource as well.
Okay.
And you can literally replant it as well underwater, and it'll just keep growing. It's like sugarcane. That, and they've come up with this thing called the conduit, which is basically this. How do I put it? It's like a core thing where you surround it in like prismarine blocks and stuff, and basically it runs like a beacon, except for underwater. So basically, it gives you the power to swim quicker.
Is there a way other than like the old-fashioned way with the bottles? Is there like a suit now that you can wear to keep you breathing underwater?
They've got the turtle shell helmet.
Oh my god, there is them.
The turtle shell. It's kind of difficult to get, considering we have to breed a load of turtles and stuff like sea turtles, because we got sea turtles now as well, and they're a treat. But I couldn't get out then. I was like, why can't I get out? I looked up and it's just you just stood there.
I wasn't trying to.
No, that's fine.
Change.
No, that's fine.
There you go, just close that bit off, because we've already got everything. Everything of interest has gone from there.
No, I was literally just picking out the torch so I could, otherwise it'll just be wasted.
Oh. What is the point of that? Sorry, I didn't mean to put those there. I'm trying to do something. Why can you change... There's no point to have... Because the only thing you ever need there is... Anyway.
I guess it's for, like, when you want a quick switch. Something just to... Like, say, for instance, you've got...
Yes, yeah.
Like, if you've got sword in one hand and then a shovel in the other, like, if you're, like, digging stuff out and then suddenly a mob comes out, you can quick switch and just hit them.
I can still press one button to change what's in my hand, look.
Yeah, that's true, but I think it was just another option for, like, other people. Really, not everyone has to use it. It's just there.
Digging with chicken.
But yeah, I'll explain the turtle shell helmet at another point when we actually get there. For the time being, we won't worry about it.
I've got something else from my life to scare the hell out of you about. So, as you know, I've had my throat surgery. That's why it sounds lovingly.
Yes?
Do you want to know the story of the throat surgery? Because it chills and scares everyone.
Hold on.
So I've agreed to the surgery.
Let me just take a sip of water. So I can prepare myself for this.
Oh, you need to prepare yourself. Because it usually goes through people.
Alright, I'm good. Let's go for it.
So I'll go to my surgical, to the day of the surgery, and, you know, like, I'm nervous anyway, I've never had surgery, right?
I mean, yeah, naturally you'd be nervous for
yeah.
Anyway.
So I go there and I sit there and I go, well, you're just going to put me asleep, aren't you? And then I'll just wake up and I'll be fine. And they went, no, you can't go to sleep, we'll have to put you on local anesthetic, because we need to hear your voice while you're in surgery. So yes, that does mean while my throat was wide open...
Oh my god, are you Wow.
That's part one. That's part one.
Right. Okay, what's part two?
It's huge surgeries I was having. It wasn't just changing my voice, I was also getting rid of my Adam's apple. Okay? So, I go down into the surgical theatre, and before I do, actually, this is quite funny, I turn around to him and I say, like, in terms of surgery, I'm so nervous and hate surgery so much, like, can you make sure, in terms of seeing stuff, and he just interrupted me and went, oh, I can get a camera set up and you can see it, and I was like, no. The opposite. I don't want to see a scalpel. I don't want to see anything go towards my face. So he put a flannel on top of my face so I couldn't see. Anyway, the anaesthetist came and started putting anesthesia in, and I fell asleep. Because, like, she must have put too much in or something, I don't know. But I fell, like, absolutely asleep. And, like, I was out for an hour.
Jeez.
Came to, And as I came to, he said, "Okay, you need to test your voice." And I spoke, and I could hear my voice. I burst into tears because I was so happy. Like, it was great. And I turned around to him and said, "Oh, good, it's all done. Have you done the Adam's apple as well?" While I'm still while I'm on the operating table, right? And he says, "No, we're about to do that now." And I was like, "You're kidding me! I have to be awake when you do that bit." So I'm sitting there going, "It's okay. Prepare yourself. It's fine. It's a scalpel, and this is a piece of meat. It's just going to cut like a slice of ham." It didn't. It was like going. And if you've ever had local anaesthetic, right? Have you ever had local anaesthetic?
I've never been like operated on like, at all for anything.
Local anaesthetic gets rid of all the pain, but you can still feel everything.
Oh no!
And it also helped while he was doing that. I could feel this little drip of blood going down my neck.
No.
So, in the funnier side, you know, the operation was a success.
Well, yeah,
And,
as we can tell.
Came out of the operating theatre in tears because I was so happy, like, because it is the operation. It's literally changed my life, this operation, in a good way.
Yeah, and I'm really happy for you. Like, hearing your voice for the first time, I was like, oh my god.
I know,
I could still tell it's you.
Yeah, because people talk in the same way.
Yeah.
But it's just
Oh my
different
god,
voice.
but yeah, it's just different voice.
Because that's what everybody said. But, like, anyway, I come out of the operating theatre, my mum's there, and she's like, "Oh my god, you sound great, blah blah blah," and I'm like still talking, and they've been saying, they keep turning around to me going, "Don't talk. You need to rest your voice." I'm like, "But I feel fine. I feel great." I literally felt fine, no pain at all, right? And I sit there in the recovery area.
Oh god.
And they bring down, they say, "All right, you ready for some food?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm starving. Cheers." And they come out, and this is when I know, right? Because they come out with ice cream, jelly, and orange juice, and that's it. And I'm like, these are all soft materials. Like, so I go, well, I feel fine. I don't feel any pain. So I grabbed the jelly, got a huge spoonful of it, put it in my mouth, and went, and I just went, oh! And she was like, "I bet that hurts." I was like, "It kills." Like, okay, ice cream's got to be softer. That hurt. I thought, right, the softest is the orange juice. That hurt. So I literally turned around to my mum and said, "Mum, you hungry?" Because you have to eat before you go. Before you leave the surgery, that you have to make sure you're eating quickly. So she's like, "Yeah, come bring it here quick." And she just ate the jelly and the ice cream quickly, and I just left like that. But I knew it the next day, because like I was talking fine throughout the whole thing. I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, good. Next day I woke up and I went, "Hey, Mum. Hello. Hi." That was literally how I spoke for about 2 weeks.
Sound like a person that smoked 50 a day.
I was literally like that for 2 weeks. I lived in Bangor at the time. I moved to Bangor with a friend. I walked in through the door, right? And she was there with a couple of friends. They're like, "Hey, congratulations!" She said, "I can't believe you went through with it." And I went, "Neither can I." And like, they turned around and they went, "Go on, say something then." "Well, okay." "I'll just speak to you now. It's fine." "Oh, it was a bit difficult." They were just like, "Oh my god, that's terrible." And I'm like, "I know, it should be fine in a few weeks." Like, "Well, we got you some treats and stuff to make up for it, because obviously you're not feeling great." And they brought this massive, now I love squashies, the drumstick squashies. I'm obsessed with them. And they bring out this humongous box of them. Like, I've never seen one so big before, and an extra packet on top. And I'm like, seriously? If I could, I'd go through all that right now in a second. I can't eat anything but soup.
I don't know why, but for some reason you talking like that kind of reminds me of like the stereotypical like how do I put it, like sort of Jewish like smoker's Jewish mom voice.
Chaim.
Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you, toots. It's like something like that. Oh.
Whoa, that was an accident. I'm fine.
I don't even have water.
I tried to crouch to press control, didn't I?
Come on. Get away before you just explode into gubbins. I'll pick it up if you do die.
Perfect place here.
I literally watched you jump and I was like, "Stacey, what are you doing?"
I pressed control by accident. I thought control was crouch. What's crouch now? Shift is crouch, okay. I bet that was what it was all along, but like in more normal video games that is reversed. Shift is sprint and control is crouch in normal video games.
Alright, do you wanna run
Yeah,
down
okay.
here so I can pick up your stuff. So I can give you your stuff, even not pick up your stuff. Right, here's your. You had an iron pickaxe. You had an iron sword. Shield. Did you have anything else? Do you have
Nothing of interest. I had torches, yeah, but you can use them.
No, I'll give you half of them because I can make more anyway. I'll keep hold of the rest because yeah. Hold on. Before
That
we
was
can
my funny surgical story.
air quotes funny. A lot of people are probably just cringing at this.
Oh, it was when that Adam's apple. Jesus, that was the.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put like a disclaimer at the beginning just to say if you're.
Right. Do you know what another part about it? And this isn't cringy or anything. Okay, this is the bit that's irritated me. Right. So obviously, this means I've got a scar on my throat, as you would having throat surgery.
I mean, yeah, you have surgery.
And they turned around to me and said, it's going to last 6 months and the scar will completely fade. So it's been a year. And the scar's still there, very noticeably. And the only problem is, obviously I've had this Adam's apple reduction to get rid of it, because, you know, I don't want an Adam's apple. And because he cut exactly underneath the Adam's apple, it looks like I've still got an Adam's apple.
Oh no. Did you have to get surgery again, or?
No, I mean, it's fading, it's just taken longer than it should have. I think it's due to the fact, this may be somewhat cringeworthy, so you may want to cringe like this again. When I was having the surgery, the people who stitched me up were students. And I heard, whilst they were stitching me up, the doctor turning around to me saying, "Oh, stop it, I'll bloody do it." So yeah. And then when I tried to get the stitches removed as well, there was one bit they just couldn't get removed and they had to wait until it grew out naturally.
If I heard that students were working on my throat in general, I would be like, what?
I know, because the thing is, like, that is like the least, like, I think it'll be. I was nervous about surgery anyway because I haven't had it. Now I've had surgery, I'm like, yeah, like, surgery is nothing to be worried about. And anybody who's gone under surgery who might see this, like, seriously, do not worry. It is a lot easier than you think. That being said, however,
yeah,
I'm obviously going to have a few surgeries. I think the throat one worries me more than the other three because it was near my head. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got
yeah,
about your face, don't you?
yeah. If it was
And,
lower
like,
down, it
that
wouldn't be
being
that much
so
of a problem.
close. Yeah, so I think that's why it worried me so much. But out of the 3 operations I'm going to have, that's the safest and that's the easiest. Because the other 2 I've got to go under general anaesthetic and go to sleep, and it's too dangerous for me to be awake. So that's breast surgery and obviously the lower bit. So, but yeah, honestly, if you ever have to go into local anaesthetic stuff, it's weird because you can feel everything, but it's not that bad. It's a bit cringy when it comes to, like I just said, but honestly, if you're going to do surgery and you're watching this, don't worry, honestly. I would do it again. The after pain I wouldn't do again, but the surgery itself is not that bad. And to be honest with you, the after pain's not that bad. I mean, like, when I was hospitalised with migraines, I was given tramadol hydrochloride, which is a massively strong painkiller. Like, people have hallucinated because of tramadol, right? And then when I went to surgery, they just gave me paracetamol. So it's not that bad.
I may have just accidentally wrecked your thing because it was getting on my nerves, so I tried to turn it off. I was like, how would you turn it off? And I accidentally...
Okay, if you want to turn it off...
Yeah, I thought of that at the last second, and I thought, crap, I should have just broke the redstone, shouldn't I?
And then it just... So it's up to you if you want to...
I'll keep it off for the time being, because we've got plenty of stone that we can hide it with, so... We'll keep it off for the time being, because then, like, when Liam's not looking, or when he's down there, we can just go, break it down and just, like, replace it with
Don't even know if he can do it, and then when he comes back, he'll just be like, yeah, there's just a sound up here or something. You can see him now doing it, can't you? Just like...
Yeah, he's just like, what is that? He's just like, what is that? What
What's it sound like? It sounds like the door's opening and closing, but I'm looking at the doors, it's fine. Maybe my game's broken. I don't... That's what I'm hoping for.
That,
and then he'll see and go, well, Stacey's been here again.
Yeah, that, or he would probably say, is one of you messing with the any doors nearby? That'll probably be one of the responses.
Oh my god! Yes, make sure I've got a door in my inventory. So what I can do is when we turn it on, is I can, like, when he comes back up, I can stand here with the door and open and close it so he goes, oh, it's just you, and then it doesn't stop after I've done it. We need to get some wood.
I'm nodding my head in approval. Well, we'll be coming to an end of this first instalment of this series, this multiplayer series that I'm doing with Lars and Apple and Duo Stacy, also known as Stacy and Liam. And apparently we'll be getting in another friend of ours, Carwin, but only time will tell. I'll probably come up with a name with this series anyway, but hope you've enjoyed. If there's any suggestions that you want to give out, just put them in the comments. If you want us to build a specific building, or go to this place, go to that place, go on a mob hunt, or go on a treasure hunt, or whatever, just suggest it in the comments section below. And yeah, I'll be ending it right here. So this has been Luke, also known as FerretWolf95, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. See ya.